There was a SWAT team that went into a home in Pittsburgh, and all 18 officers were exposed to fentanyl exposure. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I really believe this is the way many drug dealers will set up their homes just in case they are raided by these officers. Because once they are exposed to the fentanyl, they can't do their job now. You just took out the entire SWAT team from even doing the raid. You know, it can easily be used as a weapon. And then in the same token, these cops can't just go into a home and start knocking things over like they usually do during a raid. They'll just come in and start knocking stuff over. Well, when you do that, those particles go up in the air and you've exposed everybody. So you never know. I mean, this can actually be used as a means to stop them from raiding homes. I'm just putting it out there. Pittsburgh ICE raid hospitalized 18 officers due to fentanyl exposure. 18 Pittsburgh police officers were hospitalized after they were possibly exposed to fentanyl during a raid led by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Wednesday morning, authorities said. ICE and Homeland Security officers were conducting raids throughout Pittsburgh with the help of the Pittsburgh Police Department SWAT team. During one of the raids, a table holding suspected fentanyl was overturned and became airborne, causing the SWAT officers to become exposed to the drug. In the kitchen of the residence, law enforcement located a plate with a significant quantity of white powder on it and a number of packaged stamp bags and empty stamp bags. Officers observed stamp bags bearing both the Ferrari stamp and the Louis Vuitton stamp, the Department of Justice said in a press release. The substance in the air caused the SWAT team to feel dizzy, nauseated, and have a burning sensation in their throats. Fentanyl is described by the National Institute of Health as a powerful synthetic opioid analgesic that is similar to morphine, but is 50 to 100 times more potent. Fortunately, the individuals were involved this morning were able to get out of the situation right away, said Dr. Michael Tororo, the chief of emergency services at UPMC Mercy Hospital, according to KDKA. The officers were released from the hospital without serious injury. The raid led to 4 arrests, and suspects were charged with conspiring to possess with intent to distribute a quantity of fentanyl, a Schedule II controlled substance. Fentanyl exposure is an all too real risk to law enforcement, as we learned. As acting U.S. Attorney Sue C. Song, this isn't the first time a SWAT team became sick from exposure to fentanyl during a raid. Last September, SWAT officers in Connecticut threw a stun grenade into a home during a raid, causing fentanyl and heroin powder to spread throughout the air. 11 officers were hospitalized. See, they can't do that mess anymore. This really changes how police work is done in this country. And you got to think to yourself, is it really worth your life trying to raid a house? You know, I just don't see a lot of these officers, after being exposed so many times to these drugs, even sticking with these jobs. But hey, that's my opinion. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And if you can donate to my channel, please do. Peace, family.